Hello and welcome to Module 1, Before AI, Preparing the Financial Data Foundation. In this module, we're going to focus on what needs to happen before you ever upload a file into an AI tool, because most AI risks in finance don't happen during or after, they happen right here at the start. Now, as you can see, we have a lot of material and concepts to cover in Module 1. We're going to explore how AI actually uses your data and why this matters. We're going to talk about spotting hidden risks and what we mean by the toxicity sweep. We're going to cover an AI-ready data checklist, as well as how we look at bias awareness within an AI application. We're then going to talk about structuring our data for using within an AI application. And then, more specifically, the 3 rules that we should lean on for AI-ready spreadsheets. And then encapsulating all of this, we're going to talk about setting data boundaries in terms of what can access the underlying data. We're going to talk about questions that you should be asking your AI vendors, as well as an AI tool risk evaluation. And then we're going to wrap up Module 1 with a practical exercise. Now, to use AI safely, you need a simple mental model of what actually happens to your data. So at the very beginning, there's the input. This is what you type, paste, or upload into the tool. Then the AI processes that data. And more importantly, it reads everything, including hidden fields. Next, it generates an output based on what it sees. And finally, depending upon the tool, your data may be stored, logged, or even used for training that AI model. This life cycle is the foundation for everything that we'll cover in this course. And don't forget that you should be targeting an enterprise agreement with your Gen AI provider of choice to ensure that the model is not trained on your company's data. AI governance is really about controlling this life cycle that we just covered. You control what goes in, you control how it's used, and you decide what you trust coming out, and you manage what gets retained. If you get this right, you can use AI safely and confidently. If you get it wrong, you create risk very quickly. In treasury and finance, certain types of data are simply too sensitive to expose to AI tools. This includes material, non-public information as a activity that may be in the balance, bank account and routing numbers, employee compensation data for sure, and any other confidential deal-related information. The key rule to remember is simple. If the AI can read it, it can use it. So now let's talk about the toxicity sweep. Before you upload any file, you should run what we call a toxicity sweep. First, you're going to unhide everything. That means hidden tabs, hidden rows, hidden columns, and make sure that everything is fully visible to the AI. Second, we're going to scrub for MNPI and ask yourself, does this file contain anything tied to confidential activity? Third, we're going to remove identifiers. For example, we're going to replace those bank account numbers and routing numbers and any other sensitive data with dummy labels and dummy IDs. Now, this might take a few minutes, but it's going to prevent any major issues down the road. And with that, we're now going to jump into ChatGPT and load a seemingly safe Excel file to see what the output from the model actually produces.